Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Kind of hard to tell that I'm along the fence in the pasture here, which is why today I'm going to be clearing a lot of this garbage out from along the fence in the south pasture. I don't think I know I won't be taking out any of these larger trees today. You can see the fence is back here, and I don't know, we probably got 20 feet out of this stand of trees here. What I am going to do with these is hack and squirt them again. I've already done it once this year, and some of them look like they're dying back a bit, but I'm going to give it another dose, speed it up. I want this stuff to die back real good and then get it dried out so I'll have to start a fire. Well, I'll probably start a fire right here once I do cut them down, but that's going to be later in the year. Today, what I want to get done is most of the fence. You can actually get close to the fence if it's cleared out a bit. So I brought all the tools and stuff. I brought the brush whacker, the sawzall. I'll just use a sawzall on some of these small trees here, cut them flush with the ground. Then I'll whack this stuff out, and I have the pruners and the sawzall to take out low branches. I want Natalie to be able to take the mower and get as close to the fence as possible. In a week or two, my sister is coming up here with her family, or part of it, and we might do some work on this as a project. We're taking this barbed wire out, so that might be a good time to do it. What we're going to do is I want to be able to drive right along it and have a couple people cutting with the big bolt cutters. Cut all three on one end, cut all three on the other end, bundle up the wire, lay it on the back of the gator, and then pull the T-post. We want to get this fence completely out of here. It tears the hell out of dogs. They end up running under them, going after something, and we've had a couple dogs now just get a big gouge on their back. And we don't want that to happen to our little Izzy Poo, our border collie puppy. She's probably big enough to get hurt now in some areas, but if not, she will be soon. So that's a task, and I'm actually just doing this right now because everything is wet as all get out from the rain yesterday. I really need to be in the vineyard spraying, so I'm just going to get as much of this done as I can. All right, let's get to it. Okay, got her cleared out. So now we'll be able to get in here with the lawnmower, and because I trimmed down close to the ground, we'll know there's nothing here that we're going to hit with the lawnmower. Nothing that we can't take out easily. Little sticks and stuff are no big problem. And we can walk through here when we're taking out the fence. We'll probably be doing that in about 2 weeks. So things should be nice and easy. What I'm going to do down here is just spray some 2,4-D to knock back the weeds and the invasives. There's some garlic mustard right back in here, and I'm sure out in here too. So I'll knock back the weeds, and then I'm going to toss some generic pasture grass. So if you don't do that, the weeds are just going to come back. If you don't have an alternative to the weeds win automatically. So, and without cutting this stuff down, way down to the ground to see what's there, you run the risk of hitting something like that, which was laying down on the ground. This looks like a brush hog hit it, so that had to screw up their blade a little bit. Okay, so that's roughly half, the hardest half. Now I'm going to go from here. You can kind of see the end of it's right there, the end of this bunch of trees. And then it gets a lot easier sailing all the way up to the barn. And I'm not sure if it'll show from here, but you can see those T-posts in the field. And you can see leaves on my little bur oaks that I planted a few weeks back. When I get up that way, I'll show you how they're progressing. Okay, that's about all I can get done today. It is already noon, so I think I've worked on this about 4 hours or so. And we have to run to the dump, and I have to spray the vineyard. Then I have to spray 2,4-D here and there throughout this pasture. You can see, well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's red spots all over the place. Those are grapevines. You got to get rid of that stuff. This was probably the hardest part right here. It was, well, you could see the size of this grapevine. This is a grapevine right here. It's a big boy. Not huge, but it covered this entire tree. So I'll continue this fence clearing probably, well, possibly tonight, but I'll do it in a different video. I got to get some of these trees out of here. I should get them all out of here because this is a really nice trail, real nice place to drive the gator instead of on the side of this damn hill here. This big walnut is staying in the oak savanna, and it is kind of nice to have, you want them to have the low branches like this, but I really need this road, so I'm going to have to prune this out. You really don't want to prune trees in summertime, but I don't know, I really need to get it the hell out of the way. If it doesn't make it, it doesn't make it. If you prune trees in the summertime, there's a lot more chance that they'll get infected with something, but walnuts aren't really susceptible to much anyways. I would never prune an oak in the summertime because they'll get oak wilt or some other disease. So when I get back to this, I'm going to have to clear this so the gator gets through here. This is the deer run right here. You can see it's worn completely down right here. They just jumped the fence. Pretty soon the fence will be gone though. And then this walnut is staying as well. And then most of the rest of this stuff is coming out. So like I said, now that I got that cleared up to this walnut, that was the hard part. This is relatively easy because I've already trimmed here before, and it's not that thick here. This is just grass, so I can just buzz right through here. A couple low branches. I really should just take this tree out because it's right in the way. So not too much, but it'll probably take another all morning or all evening, so I'll get back to that in the next, well, in a video, another video. So if you want to see that stuff, make sure you subscribe. If you got any questions or comments, make sure you put them below. Thumbs up would be great as well. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.